Hey everyone, this is Josh from CE Datum. I have here a player that I have had for over a year now, I believe. Might even be 2 years. I don't remember how long ago I got this, but this is the David Oreck Commemorative Model SFT100 Presentation Player. Now it says Dallas, Texas, December 4th, 1980, but the serial number on the back of the player says the player wasn't built until 1981. So I don't know how they presented this to him in 1980. It was probably a plaque that they gave him, and then when this rolled off the line, they gave it to him or something like that. Who knows? But anyways, I got this on Goodwill actually. Um, I think it was on Goodwill. It was on eBay and then Goodwill on eBay. But anyways, it came from Texas. Apparently, David Oreck lived in Texas, and then passed away. And then shortly after he passed, this came up for sale. So his family probably got rid of it. But it had all sorts of problems when it arrived. We ended up changing the video demodulator IC on it at the last workshop, and we brought the picture back, but it had a rainbow imbalance, so improper turntable speed, and then it had some ghosting issues, and the cams were out of alignment. And I think that's about it. So I just did a whole deal with the color imbalance. I ended up having to, I thought it was the platter. I don't know. I tried adjusting it at first, couldn't get it adjusted right. I thought it was the platter, tried different platters, thought it was the belt, tried different belts. I've tried different size belts. I've tried everything. And then after I figured out that the platter was good, because I tested another player, and I figured out that the belt was good, because I tested that in another player. So then the only thing left was the cams, or not the cams, the sync plates were out of alignment. So I tried adjusting the sync plates, didn't work. So what I ended up having to do is I loosened all the screws. Actually, I took all the screws out on the motor mount, and I flipped it over and I oiled the motor really good, and I put it back. And I noticed when I put when the sync plates were in, they were at an angle. Sync plates were kind of at an angle like this. And when I pulled the motor back, it would straighten those sync plates out. So what I ended up doing is I put the platter in, and then I pulled the motor back all the way to where it touched, and then tightened it down, and then I adjusted the sync plates, and then it worked. So now the sync plates are adjusted. And then I did the cams. So the power cam and the play cam were both out of alignment, and then the main white, it's like a little plastic thing that goes over the shaft for the switch. That was out of alignment, so I ended up having to adjust that, and that's all in another video. But I got that all adjusted, so now it works properly, and then I got it all cleaned up, and it's ready to go. It does have like a little ghosting issue at the very beginning of the disc. I thought maybe it was the 404 that was acting up, which is this little diode or whatever here, inductor. And so I swapped that out with a new one, and it's actually a little bit better, but it still kind of does it, so I don't think that's what the issue was. But anyways, it works now, so you can go load. And put a disc in. Play. And it'll spin up. 0. So this part all looks good. But then this part, it kind of, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it kind of does like a little waviness. And then it'll kind of go black and white in color for a second. And then this part looks kind of fuzzy. So I don't know if this is like another video demodulator that's going out, because I think there's two if I recall correctly. There's the FM video demodulator IC, and then there's just like a video chip. So I don't know if this is something else going out in it. But once you get a little ways into it here, fast forward works good. And it seems to play just fine, so I don't know why it's just at like the beginning of the disc that it does that. I guess I haven't tried other discs, but this disc was working just fine on the other player, so I wouldn't think it'd be the disc. But this part plays good. Get out of the way. So everything seems to be functioning properly. This piece is ready for the museum, I guess. Not sure where I'm going to put it. But it's ready to go.